Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central, and I'm back with idioms. Idioms 16, which means there's already 15 in the playlist, and this will be the 16th one added. You can check out the playlist, just check in the description, I'll put a link there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. The channel's been growing nicely, so thank you very much for that. You can also donate to the channel. You can check in the description how to do that, and thank you to everyone who has. Of course, your comments are always welcome also. Idioms, English expressions, just like collocations are English expressions. We use them all the time in everyday speak. A lot of the time we don't realize when we're using expressions or colloquial language because they're just so common and accepted now, and often they even creep into formal writing. So sometimes when you're reading a magazine or newspaper, if there's any around, or online texts or listening to podcasts, etc., you're going to hear these collocations and idioms, and so having an understanding of them can be very helpful. And then of course you can use them yourself as well. So let's get started with idioms 16. First up, we have on the warpath, which means very angry or ready for confrontation. For example, after a 20% decline in sales, the manager was on the warpath. So the manager is not happy, sales were not good, and the staff knows that the manager is ready for a confrontation, ready for a fight, ready for a war in a way. So that's on the warpath. Or, I told my friend to watch out because the teacher was on the warpath. So either the teacher is just in a bad mood today, or the students have done something that has angered the teacher, and the teacher is very angry, ready for a confrontation. So this person is warning their friend to watch out because the teacher is on the warpath. Next we have lend an ear. Well, it doesn't literally mean give your ear to someone else. It just means to listen, often with sympathy. For example, Thomas will lend an ear if you're having trouble. So Thomas is always willing to listen to you and hear about your problems. Or a good friend is always ready to lend an ear. So same meaning here. It's just saying that a good friend is not someone who walks away from you or who isn't willing to sit down and listen. A good friend is someone who will listen to you, with sympathy and with understanding. So he or she is always ready to lend an ear. Now we have bad apple. A bad apple is someone who creates trouble for others. Of course, the literal meaning is an apple that's gone rotten, or that's past its prime at least. But in this figurative meaning, it's someone who creates trouble or causes problems. For example, stay away from her, she's a bad apple. So she's always either getting in trouble or getting others in trouble. She's sort of doing things that are going to be problematic for you. Or, if we are going to succeed, we can't have any bad apples in the group. So now they're just sort of planning ahead and saying, when we organize this group, when we put it together, we have to make sure we don't include any bad apples. We have to make sure we don't include any people that will cause trouble for others or will cause trouble for the group as a whole. So we want to keep all the bad apples out. Finally, we have let your hair down, and that means to relax and enjoy yourself. For example, the boss only lets his hair down with friends. So during the work period, the boss might be very formal all the time, or might even be really uptight and anxious or stressed or cause stress in others. But when he's with his friends or when she's with her friends, they let their hair down and they have fun. They relax. Or relax, it's a party. Let your hair down and have fun for a change. So this is something that might be said to someone who tends to be a bit uptight, tends to be a bit stiff or a bit too formal sometimes, and they're saying just relax, let your hair down, have fun. Don't be so uptight all the time. There you have it, a few more idioms to add to your collection on the warpath. I hope you're not on the warpath. Try to just count to 10 and calm down. Lend an ear. Always good to lend an ear to a friend or anyone really if you can help them out. Bad apple, try not to be a bad apple, and let your hair down. Every once in a while, it's good to let your hair down and have fun, just relax. So yeah, that's something that you can think about doing if you've been having a stressful week or day in particular. I hope you're not. I hope everything's going really well for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It just takes a little push of that button. Thank you very much to everyone who has. In the meantime, keep learning, keep having fun. It's Ron from L.T.L Tutoring Central. Bye-bye for now.